Hello everyone. In today's lecture we are going to learn about a market basket analysis, which is a application of association rule mining. So let's start. So association rule mining is sometimes referred as a market basket analysis as it was the first application area of association mining. Yeah, so we can also say the market basket analysis as the association rule mining. The science of identifying customers' behavior, buying patterns, and finding the relationship between products and content delivery by the retailer inside the stores or on their online shop is known as a market basket analysis. Here, we can differentiate association rule mining and the market basket analysis. In the association rule mining, we are finding the frequent patterns or a correlation or and relationship between the attributes. But in the market basket analysis, we are specifically identifying the customer's behavior on the retail shop or the online shopping. So it is only for the purchased analysis, or we can say that it is only for the customer's behavior on their shopping, or the analysis on that area are called the market basket analysis. The aim is to discover the association of items occurring together more often than you have expected from randomly sampling all the possibilities. Yes. So here the goal is finding the hidden patterns, hidden relations that we are not that we cannot simply identify by just seeing the data. So we can identify that pattern with the market basket analysis. So here the market basket analysis is a modeling technique which is also called the affinity analysis, and it helps to identifying which items are likely to be purchased together. So the market basket problem assume we have some large numbers of items, suppose a bread, milk, cheese, etc. So customer buys the subset of item as per the need, and marketer gets the information that which thing customers have taken together. So the marketer used this information to put the items on the different position. For example, if someone buys a packet of milk, also tends to buy a bread at the same time. So that type of relation can be analyzed with the market basket analysis. So market basket analysis algorithms are very straightforward. Difficulties arise when the data size is too large. If the transactions are too large, so it may possible that some not related items may also be shown as a frequently together. So suppose if a young American man who go to the stores on a Fridays to buy a diaper and have a predisposition to carve the bottle of beer too. So however that items are very unrelated. Yes. So and association rule mining shows how that unrelated item also can be bought together. So by using that algorithm we can do this types of analysis, so we can improve our business. Now let's understand the market basket analysis with one simple example. So assume we have a data set of 20 customers who visited the grocery stores, out of which 11 made the purchases. Yes, so that purchase history is given here, that there are 11 customers and this is the purchase history of each customer. Suppose the customer 1 bought a bread, egg, papaya and oat packets. Same as customer 2 bought a papaya, bread, oat packets and milk. So each and every customer has their own purchase history. Now by analyzing that purchase history, we can find some interesting patterns. Yes, so suppose here we observe that 3 customers have bought a bread and butter together. Yes, here are the 3 customers who bought bread and egg together. So here customer 1, customer 3 and customer 8 bought bread with the eggs. Yes. So the come out of this technique can be understood merely as if this then that. Yes, this is simply a if then statement. So if a customer buys a bread, there are chances a customer will buy egg. So main benefit of conducting market basket analysis is it uncovers the hidden purchasing patterns by customers. So here by using that we can find out that here are 3 customers who buy bread egg, uh, who buys bread and eggs. Now there are another people who also buy bread with the milk. So there are another 3 customers who bought a bread with milk. Yes. So here we find a relation that yes, customer who buys a bread, there are likelihood to buy the eggs and milk. So we can arrange our racks such as there in one section there is a bread and nearby eggs and milk are placed, so more people can see that products and buys it together. So this is how we can improve our business with the market basket analysis. So market basket analysis is used in deciding the location of items inside a store. For example, if a customer buys a packet of bread, he is more likely to buy a packet of butter too. So keeping the breads and butter next to each other in a store would result in customers getting tempted to buy a one item with other. So this is how market basket analysis is worked. The market basket analytics service can be used to boost the retail business also. So some special observation among the rules, for example, if there is a rule which holds in one store but not in another, then it may be really interesting to note that there is something special about that store in the way it has organized its item inside the stores, maybe in more lucrative ways. So this types of insight will improve the company's sales. So identification of sets of items purchased or events occurring in a sequence, something that may be of interest to direct marketers, criminologists, and many others. So this approach may be termed as a predictive market analysis. So it may be boost the business in retail. So retailers can develop a combo offers based on products often bought together. So a special combo offer may be offered to the customer on the products sold together. Organize and place associated product or categories nearby inside the stores. So the placement of items nearby inside the stores, which may result in customers getting time to buy one product with other. Next is optimize the layout of catalog of an e-commerce site. So we can change the layout of e-commerce sites such that the frequently bought items shown in the same page. So this is how we can improve our business. Control inventory based on product demands and what product sells better together. Implement customer segmentation and create a customer profiling based on their buying patterns. Classifying different shopping trips for creating the best shopping experiences. Finding the best product association. Creating a more appealing product sets and identifying a sales season and its item. So this is how we can boost our business by taking care of these parameters. The other applications of market basket analysis is for in a financial service company. So in that company, analysis of credit and debit card purchases, analysis of check payment made, analysis of services or the product taken. For example, a customer who taken an executive credit card is also likely to take the personal loan of 50% personal loan of $5,000. So this is how it is used in the financial service company. It is also used in a telecom operator. So analysis of telephone calling patterns, analysis of value-added services taken together. Rather than considering services taken together at a point in time. It could be services taken over a period of, let's say, 6 months. So this is how it is used in the telecom operators. Various ways can be used to apply the market basket analysis. So this is how the market basket analysis is very important in our retail industry. With that, we can improve our business to another level. So that is all about a market basket analysis. Thank you so much for listening. Have a great day.